So I'm going to invite you to lift your legs. Now you can relax.
Okay.
Energy needs to be moving. Moving energy means health. So I'm just placing my hand on your belly, my hand on your crown, inviting you into the space. You respond very well to the energy as well. Okay, so that's our session.
Fantastic.
Right? Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So I'm going to invite you to lift your legs. Now you can relax.
Okay.
Would you like a little blankie?
Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind, yeah.
Let's get that going.
Arms by the side still?
Oh, well, now you can do whatever your heart desires. Okay, it's just a little bit snug, isn't it? For the winter days.
That's it.
Okay. So you said to me you've done Reiki years ago,
yeah.
right? So basically it doesn't count.
No, it doesn't. It's been a while.
Do you know the premise of Reiki, what it's doing, the origins?
No, I don't actually. Yeah.
Okay. It's Japanese.
Enlighten me.
Yeah, of course. That's my goal there. So yeah, it's basically it's a Japanese healing modality where it's like using the universal force, life force, energy, chi, prana, whatever. There's so many words, but things that people, or energy that people can't see to the invisible eye, that what sort of makes us up. And so again, sort of going with the previous thing we spoke about, we have energy. Energy needs to be moving. Moving energy means health, right? Stagnation or blockage is where a disease starts to arise, or imbalance or blockage. And it can be something very not significant, but not looked after, then can build and turn into something significant in the life, right? Even mentally, physically, emotionally. And so we can treat different body parts. So some people, like I have an injury, like I treated someone a few weeks ago for like a hip injury, sciatica, to supporting relaxation, so sort of rewiring your mind. I would think for our session, maybe we should look at that for you. And so different practitioners would do different things. So we have on the body, literally touching.
Yeah.
We have off the body. I prefer on the body. Obviously, if it's somewhere more around the sexual area where people are a bit scared or whatever, or, you know, especially if it's a man on a woman practitioner, a bit uncomfortable, you know, then you can do at a distance. That's not a problem. So I think because you're studying, we might maybe focus predominantly on the head for today. But I don't know if you have anything, or I can look at what we call your 7 principal chakras. Do you know about those?
Vaguely. I do know about sort of the crown, the root chakra, and some of the others.
That's all you need to know, right? There are these things in the body, and that's it, right? There's bazillion, but they say there's 7 principal ones. I think they just try to simplify it for people, but the premise is it's running in a straight line.
Yeah.
And they all represent different things, colors, emotions, meanings. And if I use the analogy like an arrow, it needs to be going from the ground up to source.
Yeah.
And if there's blockages, just say here in the solar plexus, the energy can't go. And so not only is this creating a problem, but then it creates that knock-on effect, domino effect to the others, not being able to function as optimally as they should, right?
Okay.
So sometimes people, we can check those. But if I say to you, what's wrong today? What is your concern? Then I can sort of address in that way.
Yeah, I don't have any concerns in particular.
Oh.
Apart from
You're the
back pain
first.
every now and again, but
Back pain,
every now and again, but otherwise I'm generally quite fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, men's health. Yeah. Okay. Well, I noticed when I touched your belly, I got a lot of did you notice the heat in my hand changed quite a lot? So that's basically my sign going, we need to heal there.
Okay.
I think what I'll do is, I'll do a general then.
Okay.
Yeah? If you've got nothing to complain about, I'll
Yeah,
find something to complain about.
I'm sure you will.
We'll take it from there, really. So let's just choose the oil, cinnamon, anti-inflammatory, bergamot. Okay.
What I remember from Reiki last time is feeling the heat as they sort of ran their hands sort of above my body. I could feel the heat.
Yeah.
As they done that, so difficult.
Almost like you know, if you had to see like energy that's moving, you know, you see in the movies or things like that. That is literally what's happening, but it's just invisible to the naked eye. And so what I'd like to say, it's just recalibration, manipulation of energy. If things are stagnating, I'm sending something in to push it and move it, right?
Yeah.
So, because I've done this quite a long time, you know, I can, like I say, the body can communicate to me and send me visuals, and my goal is to try and interpret them. And if I think, God, this makes no sense, I ask you, what could that be?
Okay.
You know?
I'm looking forward to this, actually.
But as the receiver, for you, it's just very relaxing, very soothing. And like your mum was explaining, sometimes I might need to go quite deep so that I can just really create, sort of like out-of-body experience, a bit of a discombobulated, spaced out.
Yeah, no, fine.
It's a nice combination. So that's for anti-inflammatories, so something must be inflamed, which I was telling you in the kitchen, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm just placing my hand on your belly, my hand on your crown. Inviting you into the space. We're going to think about your breathing. So it's a bit shallow. So almost creating a pregnant-like belly. Taking a nice deep breath in and out through the mouth. In, out through the mouth. In, out through the mouth. And in, and almost imagining all the stresses, the worries, the fears just dissipating. You're literally blowing it away. Letting your mind unwind. And almost like we're in a bubble that you can switch off from the outside world. And what I'm going to do now is just perform a scan over your body, just seeing where my hand is drawn. So I found a spot here. Spot here. And sometimes when I do that, some people go, oh yeah, I had an injury there. Once upon a time. Something in the hip. Knee. energy doesn't flow as well in your left leg as it does on the right.
I've got a knee injury.
Hmm?
I've got a bad knee.
Which on the left?
It's, I can't remember, I think it's my right knee actually.
Mm.
You picked that up as soon as you went to the knee, you said that. Yeah.
Mm. So, what that just means in technical sense is that you're overcompensating and you use a lot more, but the energy flowing is not flowing well on the left leg. So you need to be a little bit more conscious about your movements, how you sleep, if you're sleeping on one side. You need to do the bolster like your mum, yeah?
Yes, I think that's a part of the problem actually, because I do sleep on my side.
Mm. I can see that, that's why I'm bringing it up. You might see me or hear me scratching, that's just me taking energy, getting rid of it. Or sometimes coughing. Okay. So we've got inflammation in the belly, knee, something in the right elbow. So 3 areas today. So all I'm going to do now is place both hands. And you can relax, sleep. Just moving on to the elbow now. I'm just going to work on your knee. Trying to get the energy flowing in this leg. So we're slowly coming towards the end of our session. Just with the rhythm of my voice bringing your awareness back into the room. Inviting you to come back to your breath. Nice, deep and slow. Inviting you to wriggle your toes and your fingers. If you need to move any body part for a form of stretch. And only when you feel comfortable and ready, you can gently, gently open your eyes.
That was phenomenal. That was very, very relaxing. Wow.
Yeah?
Wow, I'm really impressed. Yeah, it was awesome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Did you notice anything, feel anything, or you just conked out?
I just felt in a very relaxed state, and I just think I was just alone with my thoughts. I think I fell asleep, maybe I was in a deep sort of sleep state, wasn't I? Yeah.
I call it like the spiritual hypnosis.
Yeah.
Or can't speak today. Anesthesia. There we go.
That's what it felt like. Yeah. I just couldn't move anything. Just floating.
Yeah. So I always find when I can put someone into that, there's a lot of stuff that needs to get sorted, if you will, up there, mentally, spiritually. I think obviously with your exams, you've got a lot going on. There's a lot of database you need to file.
It is.
So just giving you that moment or that break. And that's what these sessions are about, is just taking literally a moment out of your life where you can push pause. And just anything goes, and then your body can just do that healing, repairing,
absolutely,
sorting, digesting, processing. Yeah.
I definitely will do that again.
Yeah, great.
Yes.
You can be my victim. Yeah, it's nice to see. But like I say, you respond very well to the energy as well. Because sometimes, especially because I say you're like you're first timer to me, but you're like a first timer in general.
Yeah.
But there's usually a huge resistance because people are scared, don't know, or don't trust the process, don't understand the process. So it's almost like a fortress, if you will, they have to break through. But so it's very quick for me to do, because you're just like just sucking it in like a sponge. So it will just be for you for the next few days, just to notice if anything might feel a bit different. But I think in the headspace for sure. But because you've got injury, that would take a few more sessions, and maybe from the kinesiology, then getting the right nutrition. So definitely getting that special B complex and some magnesium, because like I say, that literally reduces scientifically cortisol, which is stress, right?
Okay.
And help you to sleep better.
And I can take that with the zinc I already have?
Yeah, complementary.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's our session.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'd just like to end off this video with sending a very big thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. And I really hope it has helped you in a specific way, whether that's relaxation, education, awareness, or just really helping bring some calmness and stillness to the mind. And on that note, as this video ends, please can I ask if you can like and subscribe, or even comment on how you felt about this video, and if it helped you, or if you learned something from it. And I'm sending you lots of love wherever you are in the world, and inviting you to come back next week for another video. This is Star Friedenberg, empowering your mind and body through wellness consciously.